achu.vanessa.
Hi guys, season's greetings, happy new year. I hope you had a great festive season. So this is officially my first video for the year 2022. So you guys, how did you spend your holidays? I spent most of mine in quarantine because little Miss Rona did not literally let me get a life. So I didn't have much of a dirty December, but it is what it is. We are grateful for life. You know, we're grateful to be here. We're grateful to see the year. A lot of things went on during the year 2021. A lot of people lost people, and you know, we cannot just help but to be thankful for, you know, God's mercies and His grace. And so here we are in 2022, and my first video for this year, I'm going to start off this year with something I absolutely love but I don't do enough of. So this video, from the title, you can guess what we're going to talk about today. You can just guess. Like, I love music topics because I'm very passionate about music, and every time I get the chance to talk about, you know, music or artists, you know, I just go off. And the last video I did, you know, with CY International, talking about, you know, banning Nigerian music in Cameroon, that video did so well and a lot of people loved that video, and I'm grateful for the love I got on that. And today we're going to talk about something else. So this is technically Ghana versus Nigeria in a way, because you have a Ghanaian artist and a Nigerian artist that are at loggerheads. So let me give you a backstory. I'm going to leave a link to the thread, like on IG and on Twitter, in the description box. So if you haven't heard of it, or if you haven't seen whatever is going on, you can check it out there. I'm also going to have random screenshots on the screen for you guys. So Shatta Wale, who is a Ghanaian artist, came out accusing, you know, Nigerian artists of not showing Ghanaian music love. And if you go through the whole thread, you see like a whole lot of anger and a little bit of bitterness about the support that Ghanaian music receives in Nigeria as a whole. And he feels that, you know, Nigerians should be more grateful of the Ghanaian fan base, that Ghana has given Nigeria the fan base it needs and the push it needs to go international. So Nigerians need to be, you know, thankful to Ghana and Africa as a whole for the influence that Ghana has had on its music. So there's no doubt that every year the amount of artists that go to Ghana every year is crazy. I hear Ghana is beautiful. I've never been, so but there are a lot of artists that go to Ghana every year, be it for shows, be it for inspiration, or just for vacation. So they go there every year, and that's indication that, you know, there's something there. There must be something that keeps attracting them back, be it the beauty of the country, be it you know, the inspiration they get there. I hear Ghanaians are good vibes, so they probably go there you know, just for good vibes, to go and perform, gain inspiration and all whatnot. So Shatta Wale believes that, you know, the love Ghanaians show Nigerian artists is like one of the major reasons why they are so, you know, international, why they are so successful, and they deserve more recognition. And he doesn't want to be compared to anybody because he's a king in his own right, which is fine. My problem with music topics is, be it from, you know, banning Nigerian music in Cameroon because Nigerians don't support Cameroonian music and all whatnot. I have a particular problem when people, you know, come out to say, oh, it's because of this that we are not this successful. Because if we're being truthful, if we're being honest, we have watched the evolution of most of these artists. I don't know if you have been listening to Burna's music, if you have been listening to Wee's music, if you have been listening to David's music from way back, you can clearly see that there was an evolution. There was a time when they were not as popping as they are now, and right now they are topping the charts. But let's not also neglect the fact that, you know, for them to be on that international platform, obviously they have support from the African continent, because we are the fans, we listen to the music, and we literally, you know, back this artist to be, you know, the greatest artist they could be. Because Burna Boy was not always the African giant, you know, he called himself African giant, and he proved that he could be called an African giant by, you know, the hard work, the determination. It was not always there. He had to start from somewhere. Now, my problem with Shatta Wale is that you can see the bitterness, you can feel the bitterness. This is somebody that probably has been friends with Burna for a while. He has been friends with other Nigerian artists for a while. He has seen them grow, and I get that it can be hurtful when you see people grow and then you're maybe still at the same position that they left you at. So it's like you want to be happy for them, but you're also jealous for them. And you see these people come to your country all the time, so it's kind of in your face. So I get where he's coming from, but I also don't want anybody to minimize the work and the efforts this artist put in, because it is not easy to retain a crowd, neither is it easy to retain a fan base. Like, it's so much work. Like, if your music is not good, nobody will listen, because there are tracks that David has released that I personally don't like and I don't listen to. There are tracks that Wiz has released that I didn't like too, and the list goes on. But that doesn't mean that they stop producing music. It's like, what does your track record show you? Like, what have you done to get us to love you the same way we love them? In as much as we love Ghana and our artists keep going there for some reason, this is not really going to help the Ghanaian music industry in any way. If anything, it's just creating a big mess of things. So Big Wiz released a statement during his concert, talking about one love and how he's going to love his brother regardless of whichever country you're coming from, which is like, beautiful. But we also know that Burna doesn't roll like that. Burna doesn't have time. So Burna literally came out to be like, if you have a problem with me, we're going to fight it off, like, one-on-one, set up the fight, yada yada yada. And Shatta Wale mistook it, and he thought Burna was asking for a one-on-one rap battle. But we know that Burna doesn't roll like that. Burna doesn't have like the time and the patience, which is another topic. He really doesn't have it. He's going to throw his fist. He's literally going to fight because that's all he knows. And Shatta is now caught in between, the rap battle and the real fight, which he has accepted to, because he came out to be like, okay, he's ready for a fight, and that he should not come, Burna shouldn't come to Ghana because Ghana is going to be miserable for him and all of that. And now we have a fight going on, and we don't know when the fight is going to be, but a lot of people are looking forward to this fight, and people are placing bets and all of that. And Burna says he's going to Ghana, which means that there's going to be a big ass fight, and I don't know what is going to happen. But I'm not in support of violence, I'm not in support of fighting. But if that's what they want to do, then hey, like, I can't stop them. I'm just small me. But like I said, it's not going to help the Ghanaian music industry in any way, because it's still the music industry. The Nigerian music industry is the biggest music industry in Africa, and that's a fact. And it should tell you something. It should tell you that they know something. From Shatta, I don't expect that, because he has like history with Burna. From Burna, from him allegedly borrowing watches and stuff from friends and all of that. So let's say, for example, that is true. That means he had like inside information and all of that. And if he was Burna's friend to that level, they could literally have succeeded together. I don't know why he had to come out and make a whole fuss out of the whole thing, when he could have gone around this thing a different way, and he would have gotten the recognition he wanted, the fame he wanted. He could have gotten good music out of all of this, but it's all going to waste because he now decided to insult Burna's mother, talk about the fact that he doesn't know Burna's father, talk about all these facts, and he just messed up a whole lot of relationships in the way. Because there's one thing about Nigerians that if you haven't figured out, you better start figuring it out right now. If you come for one, you come for all. It's like they are very divided, don't get me wrong, but when they decide to put it on your matter, like, it's as good as finished. So he not only has created that problem, he has lost a lot of fans just opening his mouth and just saying what he isn't sure of. And right now he has a whole lot of Nigerian artists that maybe would not want to collaborate with him because of what he has said now. So until this beef is sorted out, he has a whole PR mess on his hands, because I believe that he doesn't have a management team. He doesn't have anybody advising him. He's just, tweeting. and you cannot really argue with Grammys. I'm sorry, like you cannot argue with artists that, you know, the difference is there, like the difference is really clear. And the most you can do from this type of artists is to learn from them and, you know, just bid your time, because your time is going to come. Burna did not wake up one morning with a Grammy. You know, it all came over time. He had to work, he had to focus and, you know, release good music back to back for us to even get a nomination. So it's like I said again, your track record, what have you done? What have you done that proves to us that, you know, you deserve our love? Because it's not easy. Like, music is not easy. Like, one day you're relevant, one day you're not. Like, you constantly need to keep dropping hits in order for you to still be on that same level. It's not as easy as, you know, somebody comes to your country. Like, let's say for example, okay, Ghana is responsible for the success of this Nigerian artist, and they come to Ghana for success and then they go back and then they don't give you recognition. You've been in Ghana for your whole life. Like, you've been in Ghana your whole life. Why are you not successful? So that thing that they're coming to look for in Ghana, why don't you have it? Why haven't you found it? What have you been doing that you didn't find it? You had to wait for Nigerian artists to come and do it, and now you're saying that they don't love you. That's the problem. That's the problem we have. A lot of Africans have the same problems. We are not to be blamed for your problems. No African country is to be blamed for your problems. Even Cameroonian artists, if you want to be recognized internationally, you put in the work, you put in the dedication, you put in the effort, and you get recognition. It's not an automatic thing. You don't expect to just wake up one morning and, you know, people will just, you know, love you and that's how we roll. That's not how he rolls. Like, I'm so sorry, but he has a whole lot of work to do. But this fight, this fight, blood will flow. Like, I do not condone violence. I do not condone violence, but with Burna, you never really know what it is. It's like you just have to expect some sort of violence, because my guy doesn't have time. Like, my guy is ready to go anytime, any place. Like, and I know that even if, like, he's going to go to Ghana, like, he's not going to sit in the chair. He's going to go there for Shatta. And I hope that he's ready. And our darling Shatta Wale said, you know, he used the whole David and Goliath situation to talk about, you know, how David used a stone to kill Goliath and he's small and mighty. But we want to see. Like, we're really anxious. I hope this beef or whatever it is gets sorted. I do not pray for violence, but I hope that either ways nobody gets seriously hurt, and I hope both industries are able to, you know, just find a middle ground and work together to produce really bomb music this 2022, because us as Africans, we really need that push. We really need to be together. It's all one love. Like, it's literally one music. If we can come together and just work together, trust me, there's literally no other continent that would do more than we are doing in the music department, because we have awesome talent, we have awesome beats, we have awesome artists, we have everything we need to succeed right here, if only we can work together towards a common goal. And yeah, guys, that's the end of my video. I want to hear your thoughts on this topic, because I feel like you're going to have a lot of interesting comments. Please drop me a comment, tell me what you think, tell me what other videos you would want to see. And it's all love, guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and yeah, have a wonderful day.